Liquid going to be starting on the CT side, FaZe Clan starting on the attacking side.
And we're getting right into it. This pistol, important for FaZe to get off to a good T-sided start here. We'll see what sort of level Liquid are able to bring to the table on Anubis.
Just do exactly what ENCE did.
Yeah, exactly. Which was hit a lot of A.
Kill everyone.
Made Rops really uncomfortable. Well, we did hear Rain earlier today saying that they had a conversation about some of the problems, so let's see if they fixed a few of them. Rain will be under pressure first. Oh, C! 2 kills right away. That's incredible.
Yeah, that is a nice shooting. No more peeking, boys. Mission accomplished. OC just battered Rain and Kerrigan right out of the map. Rops and Twistzz have to try and pick up the pieces on the other side, but it's EliGE and his dualies. Backing away, comes back into it. Former teammate gone down. And Liquid firmly in control of the pistol.
Oh, EliGE, another one. Right onto Rops. That trade potential wasn't there, and now broky left completely alone in this world. It's not going to happen for him. Team Liquid are going to find the first round on the board. broky, not so clean, but Naf eventually brings him down. Not a single player for Team Liquid falls.
Yeah, what a round from OC. What a nice little peek. That second kill had to be swift. A good little transfer up with the USP. I'm excited for the replay. Not Jimmy's our Russell.
What do you make of this matchup? Because obviously we heard the death saying, you know, you got to use logic and reasoning, Jason. Who have you got winning this one?
Oh, man.
Got to go with the heart.
Yeah, you just brought out a logic and reasoning on me. I always predict with my heart. I actually don't know. I guess I'll pick Liquid. Let's go for it. Just for the storyline, just to get Nitro inside the arena. I think FaZe is certainly the better team, and it's just like Liquid have that. They do have that more than anyone else, that like high ceiling and low floor. But they usually rise to the occasion. Except at the quarterfinals of the major. Yikinder, he's going to be waiting over in dark. A lot of targets, a lot of angles he's got to be concerned about, but he's handling it with the help of EliGE as well. Yikinder goes down. That's an M4 hitting the deck that they'll want to recover if possible. But Nitro's too far away with the SMG, so losing a rifle, but winning the second round.
That was a bit of a force coming in for FaZe as well, so there's going to be another round coming up for Liquid. A 3-0 start on the CT side of Anubis. So you want to get as many CT rounds as possible on this map and make it even easier for you. But an investment of a few upgrades here for FaZe. Just a scout here for broky, a couple of upgraded pistols and a Deagles and a Tech 9. Let's see what FaZe have up their sleeve as they go in towards the bridge, right away crossing over.
Oh, good shot from Kerrigan. Yikinder getting a bit aggressive to start the round, pushing into a Deagle, finding a headshot the wrong direction. So Naf has got to slide over. That's a scout. He's tagged. Naf's going to be taken down. Uh-oh.
Great start of the round from FaZe, and it gets even better. A lot of these individual fights coming towards them for free. And now EliGE and OC in a 2 versus 5 have a very difficult round to recover here.
This is the round for Team Liquid fans that makes you just want to bang your head against the monitor.
Yeah, you just have...
Why all these peaks and pushes in round 3? EliGE goes down next, and the round is over.
That's a head scratcher. That should have been a 3rd round.
That's just way too thirsty for frags.
Kendar goes down first, then broky patiently waits for the dark swing. Scout hits him. And a nice closer. Everybody goes down. Nice upgrades available here to FaZe as well. So they'll grab those rifles, take those into the next, and they're on the board.
Yeah, that's pretty deflating for Team Liquid. I think for sure Team Liquid at least invest halfway. EliGE's at 1,500. They might just straight up buy up. Nitro can go for FAMAS. Yikinder can get an M4, so can OC. So yeah, they're gonna get rifles on board, and they're gonna challenge for this round number 4. Try and reverse their fortunes immediately after a devastating loss. A little bit light on utility. No kits across the Team Liquid CT side. For FaZe, it's the complete opposite story. A bunch of free upgrades means they've got cash behind broky and Rain.
Mid-smoke in towards the drop down. And Yikinder is going to peek with it. He's watching for that boost. That's not happening. No one from FaZe providing that opportunity. Instead, FaZe slowly trying to take some control of A main.
And happy to pull out utility. Happy to get Nitro to spend a Molotov a little bit early. Here's a nice boost up inside the site. We've seen this a couple times. Nobody's home. Nobody's going to challenge into it. And actually, they got to be very cautious about dark because Rain is starting to take control. Even mid getting challenged, and Yikinder once again caught out by Kerrigan.
Yeah, great kill there from Kerrigan. Confidently walks into it and comes out on top of the fight. And now they're going back into A, which means Nitro will be under pressure from the fountain. He gets the information, predicts the Molotovs, and throws the smoke out instead, and now just trying to buy time to allow EliGE to come in and help him. Still a lot of pressure here for Nitro, and broky's got into the smoke right beside him, so as soon as those seconds tick on, broky's in behind him and should be getting this kill no problem. Nitro isn't even considering this option. broky has him dead to right. There's the easy kill and a second execution. EliGE not ready for that either, and the bomb, all in the meantime, is going down on the other side of the map. And that's it. That's tied up, 2-2.
Yeah, this early force up for Team Liquid in round 4 is an absolute disaster. They get nothing. Finally, Naf's able to take down broky, but triple kill from him. What a good round inside the smoke. Smart play. And as you mentioned, Nitro never even thought it was a possibility. So 2-2. We're all tied up. And an early timeout from Team Liquid with just USPs.
Well, they were given the first couple of steps to a perfect run here, Team Liquid. Should have had a 3-0 lead. This should have been the first full gun round, but timeout being forced out already. Don't want to feel shaken. It is kind of crazy when you look at Team Liquid, how they have the capabilities of looking so good at times, like they did at the Paris Major, and then they can lose to the teams they absolutely should not.
Like the Paris Major.
Like the Paris Major. So that's the story for Team Liquid.
Yeah, it's a tough thing to get a grip on. It's a tough thing to really fully comprehend. I think still to this day, I think even Team Liquid kind of scratching their heads at time on why they can't find that consistency.
Yeah. It's cool to, there's a nice little tidbit there from Maui about the seeding arrangements for Nitro and NAF. I was reading some interviews at the start of the day today that Nitro gave back in 2015 before he joined Team Liquid, and he's talking about how, you know, he's really given a lot of praise to NAF even back then, saying that his mechanics, his aim, his ability is up there with some of the best in the world. And that was way back in 2015, and look at the journey they've been on together.
Yeah, NAF's always been like a somewhat underrated, a little bit more of a quiet player as well. He's getting a lot of props these days, but certainly he's just the guy who always is willing to make the, the sacrifice in terms of role, in terms of positioning, just to make the team work a little bit better. So sometimes his own individual game doesn't get as much notice as it probably should, but this year he's been the best player for Team Liquid across the year. Yeah, so you can't mess with that. Nice shooting from Rops. That's Nitro to go down. We saw him deathmatching earlier. This time, not quite the same success.
No, Yukindar beats him with the USP, but Twistzz will get the revenge. He goes on in. That is clean from Twistzz. Nice 3K. And that will be 3 for FaZe.
3 for FaZe, taking a 1-round lead. And we're going to get a little pause in the action before the next gun round happens. Not a timeout.
Yeah, good to hear from EliGE as well in the pregame interview, talking about maybe why he hasn't been performing to the level that we've known over the years, and saying it's more mental than anything.
Yeah, it's a lack of comfort with some of the changes they've made to obviously calling, and in-game leader is always going to have a huge impact on how you feel inside the server. And EliGE is someone who kind of has his, how he wants to go about doing things on the map. Very kind of like step-based, I do this, and then I do X, I do Y, I do Z, and if you do A, I do B. And obviously that's going to get thrown into a little bit of chaos. Headphones off, and broky pushed away from the desk.
He's still waking up there, broky.
Yeah.
A little mic issue, so we'll get that resolved as quickly as possible, and then we'll return to the action. Yeah, I mean, EliGE is even like that, setting up his monitor. He was one of the first players you really seen bring the tape measure along, the spirit levels. Now everyone's kind of doing that.
He has his system. I was always amazed when I was coaching, and we'd be playing like practice, and we'd be in a scrim, and I'd look over, and I never knew this when I was just casting him, but he sometimes sits cross-legged on the chair.
Damn, okay.
And that's how he plays. And I was sat there, I was like, that can't be comfortable. Like, I can't imagine playing like that.
Wasn't it Bubsky did something like that as well? He sat with his legs folded on the chair.
Sure.
Yeah, there's a couple of weird seating positions.
Yeah.
My favorite over the years is Bondic. The way he gets so close to the monitor, it makes me uncomfortable. I wonder what he can even see.
You prefer the Bondic closeness or the Yukindar closeness to the monitor?
Well, I definitely prefer the Yukindar impact. So I'll go with Yukindar based on what comes out. Yeah. Well, we're getting this one solved. And we return to Anubis. And
yeah, while we're waiting over on the other stream, the B stream, we have Cloud9 taking on Complexity. So both North American teams here at the moment playing today, trying to stave off elimination.
Yes, we did lose EG yesterday.
We did lose EG.
Kind of North America had to cannibalize itself.
That'll happen.
I wonder here, in this game, Cloud9 came into the tournament. I think everybody was expecting them to come out looking really hot. You know, this is their Super Bowl. Coming into Dallas, looking to try and defend that title. And yesterday, got kind of clowned around by Astralis.
Yeah, that was cool. I mean, and Astralis is one of the teams that you know, it was kind of, I know Chad was very vocal. One of the teams he was looking out for to see how they were going to do, and obviously they've had a little bit of success at, you know, smaller events online leading up to the event. So everyone is kind of curious to see what Astralis is going to look like. So that was a nice showing from them.
Yeah, definitely looking better with this team, and obviously so good to see Device back at the level he's performing at, and great to see him on the stage in a few days' time here in Dallas. Make sure you get your tickets. Make sure you come along if you're in the area. And here we go, back into Anubis. 3-2 for FaZe Clan in the lead. Team Liquid got the pistol and the conversion, and ever since then it has been a downhill walk for FaZe. It's much easier for them at the moment. Flash goes right towards broky, smoke up at the B-men entrance, and broky goes in, does a bit of damage.
Yeah, that could have been nice. Almost connecting. Again, Team Liquid without the economy set, going to be a little bit light on utility again in this round. OC and EliGE paired up in middle. They're going to get some attention towards them, so this is a nice defensive call, exactly where you'd want to be. Naf or your Kinder can, you know, hustle over and rotate from the B connector to get involved in middle, but they need teammates to have some success. There's a flashbang. EliGE spots one jumping, but now he's all on his own, and now he's taken down.
It looked like a really good setup there for Liquid to deal with that, but FaZe just walked through and get both of the kills without losing a player. They do take damage, but this is perfect from FaZe. Charging in, every shot hit. Team Liquid don't fight back, and FaZe have 4.
Wow, that is explosive. 2 kills in middle, and you don't even pump the brakes, pedal to the metal.
From our perspective, we didn't even see if the one piece of utility that FaZe threw was effective either. I don't know if the flash.
It wasn't effective on EliGE. It might have been on OC.
Yeah, we didn't get to see from the OC perspective, but if none of the utility throwing was useful, then that was just a straight up FaZe walk in and headshot.
Bang. Exactly into the defense that Liquid wanted. Exactly the tactic they wanted to be called to head into their setup. It just busted open. So, 4-2 for FaZe.
Well, Carrigan's been talking about going back to basics for FaZe. Can't get any more basic than that round, and it works really well.
Yeah, just nice and groups up, attacking in towards middle. 2-round lead for FaZe. Liquid is reeling ever since that round 3. Yeah, didn't affect him. Just got a dink and couldn't complete the kill. And then EliGE, obviously so many bodies, but this is phenomenal shooting from broky sliding in. Kinder trying to get involved in the action and just try and recover the situation, and not even possible. So a single saved M4, some upgraded Deagles for Team Liquid. Next round's going to be the best buy they've had in quite some time.
This is the one-way. Thrown out into the water so you can peek over towards those dark peaks. But in the meantime, Rops will be pressuring in towards A main, looking to try and fight one of these setups. And Nitro a little bit too wide out of the corner. Naf luckily up on Fountain. He takes a lot of damage, but he's still standing for the time being. Utility being tossed towards him, but what a great job done from Naf to dodge all of these bullets and get away.
How is he alive? That's the bomb down. Nice shot from OC. Oh, that might secure it. Naf may have just done enough. Still a chance Twistzz and Rain can turn this back. Yakinder's on a flank, but he's got to be very patient.
I cannot believe Naf is still standing. He's still here behind the cake. He switched out to the Deagle. The rifle's gone over to a higher health player, and the barbecue finally comes in. Twistzz takes down his own countryman and is now moving forward into the site. But again, those rifles are picked up. They're still available, but it's cleared out. And EliGE falls to Twistzz, who's just executing everybody. Yakindo's coming around the backside, and what a recovery for Twistzz. He's ready for this one, too. Oh, you can't even get around the corner. Headshot after headshot for Twistzz.
That's another frustrating round for Team Liquid. 4-on-2, you have weapons recovered. Naf did all the heroics to put you in a winning position. You can't close out the round. Just straight demolished as Twistzz walks into the bomb site. EliGE turning from a flashbang. Naf gets burned out. OC's trying to peek off EliGE's contact, but he dies so quick. There's no one to take any attention away.
EliGE just looking at the wall. What a round for Twistzz to recover. And that's frustrating for Liquid. They've seen that as an opportunity. But they're back to a buy. They've got a lot of utility in the AWP out for OC.
All right, this better be the start of a recovery. Spam coming through from EliGE. Kerrigan's walked right through the smoke. Off the sound out of that. Oh, and EliGE is ready. He's not going to be caught off guard. Falls back towards Beacon. Mid is open. There's space for Rain, and almost found the pixel he wanted.
Oh, he's going to just keep walking. And because the fallback came in because of the team molly, that wasn't heard. So Rain's been able to get a lot of ground here through mid.
A lot. Question is, where do they want to attack? Smoke off the A bomb site. It's Rain against OC, and oh, the shadow shows. OC's op is ready. Wants that peek, sees it again and grabs it. Rain was expecting EliGE likely, expecting an M4, and he got an op instead. And Yakinder's found a perfect timing to execute this Canals push.
Yakindar around the back. Rops has no idea. Great kill from Yakindar.
This will be nice. A challenge from Twistzz up in the window. Him and broky probably feel really boxed in at the moment. They know an op towards Beacon. They know what they'd encounter at the A bomb site, but it's a matter of finding them amongst all those angles, and they know they can be flanked and trapped. 27 seconds to make their final decision.
Walking down into the site, getting peeked now, and oh, broky, nice quick shot against Traded and Nitro. Soaks up a lot of bullets, dishes them out, and that's going to be the round for Liquid. Back to winning ways.
At least for this one moment.
Yeah.
A nice clean win, though. 4 players survive. Don't have to spend too much money rebuying, so that's a good solid stop from Team Liquid. Nice job from EliGE, handling the step through the smoke. Kerrigan goes down quick. OC's ready for the follow-up. Things looked good. OC's been having a little upswing in production as well with this AWP. It's been really, really nice to see at the early stages of Team Liquid. It seemed to just be up and down and like he couldn't find comfort. Well, it felt like at Paris he found some measure on it that he's at least able to build upon.
And there he goes, right away. Kerrigan caught in the mid-fight again.
And those are the kinds of peaks you want to see out of your Opera. I think previously OC very passive, not calling for plays like that, but for him to be mobile around the map and getting aggressive, looking for opening kills, adds such a benefit to Team Liquid.
Well, OC's been called back to look at the A site. Rain was trying to fake out some B presence, but I don't think it was convincing enough. And now the A setup readies themselves for this attack in. And FaZe setting up. They've got a couple of smokes available, lots of flashes, and 1 Molotov, and Yakindar's pushed out into B main, so he's got that info, so you can stay committed towards A and feel comfortable that the attack is coming over here. And OC, he's got the AWP out at Heaven. He's smoked out now, so though, has to reposition over to the bricks. And then a little lurk smoke thrown out for FaZe. They're going to try and play as close as they can to get up onto the fountain and explode on Nitro.
Yeah, this could be devastating. Here it comes. Nitro playing inside the bomb site, ready and waiting. OC, another kill blind. But they've wrapped around Nitro and he can't put a stop to it.
And they're really making Nitro uncomfortable with some of the smokes they're throwing up there and how they're approaching the fountain, getting in behind him again. EliGE is worried about middle. The bomb is going down. Team Liquid have got the player advantage, so they're sitting outside of the site waiting on that rotation to come in. Now they do. Twistzz is ready for the walk-in. It's just 1 kill. Nice trade from Yakindar. And now broky begins to ascend up to Heaven, but stops as he drops back down to reality. And now looks instead for EliGE. What a flick down. I thought broky had that kill absolutely locked in, but now it's just Rops. And it's only 1 for him. Team Liquid pull off the retake to make it look solid.
Yeah, a really good round from EliGE over in middle, making sure there's not going to be any kind of a flank, any kind of a lurk, securing that part of the map before the retake, and a good nade on top of broky as he steps in. Another win for Team Liquid, 2 in a row.
There's that early peek for OC, immediately handing FaZe the disadvantage, and just as that flash comes in, peaks.
Yeah, grabbing that extra one on the execute, on Rain's pathing into the bomb site is so important as well. As you mentioned, it preserves the one-man advantage that they had that makes the retake so much more comfortable. So starting to build up into this game, into this first half. However, with the plant, there's still so much money on FaZe. There's at least another buy after this round. So Liquid's not out of it just yet.
Full gathering of the troops here for FaZe. They smoked out Dark, and now they're committing towards A. They're just walking on this.
You said Kerrigan was going to keep it simple. It doesn't get much more simple than this.
Just contact play.
Literally just walking until you're spotted. Good recovery from Nitro. Caught off guard, but gets a nice dink on towards Kerrigan. Oh, the nade almost cleans him out.
1 for Kerrigan.
This is, I mean, that bomb site's taken so easily, though. This is going to be such a difficult retake. Look at all the utility left for FaZe. They've got another smoke, another Molotov, as one just plumes. This is going to be really uncomfortable for Team Liquid.
Nitro goes in. Rain is the first player to fall in this. But Twistzz is still alive, and he has been so deadly, but not this time. FaZe are not fighting back hard enough. They haven't come crashing down on them yet, and this Team Liquid retake is really in full effect. ropz cleared out as well. It is now suddenly just broky with a Tech 9. Get on that defuse, win this round, and broky tries his best, but he is overwhelmed. And yeah, it was too easy to get into the site for FaZe, but Team Liquid only lose one player in the round on the retake.
Yeah, they handled that really well. Team Liquid. Helps, I think, FaZe were maybe a little bit surprised they didn't get some of the early kills into the bomb site, that it was so open. They didn't really know where to go. A couple players extended and aggressive, like right here, blinded. Good utility from OC. But Rain and Twistzz, kind of being the aggressors before the retake began, got nothing done, which gave Liquid the setup and the safety to use their Molotovs and their smokes effectively to complete things. All tied up at 5. Seems like Team Liquid's gotten rid of the hiccups from round 3.
A little bit of a gap for OC, and Rain, it's quite a common play for him to try and play in and around that smoke, so OC's searching for him, gets the double scope on in, and Rain cleaved away. So FaZe, again, down a player.
This is really good, though. OC's doing a wonderful job of finding opening kills, and he's doing it at a couple different places.
Yeah, it's very dynamic at the moment, all over the show. Gap there for ropz, but luckily for Nitro, he got out of dodge, he got the crossover. Now Carrigan moves deep into mid. That temple smoke comes in, the molly forces him into the fight, deep into the site on A. EliGE is waiting and ready. It's the first kill for EliGE. Twistzz will realize there's a second player in here and cannot compose himself to get that second. EliGE overwhelms him, and OC back on the rotate. Another super important kill, and is down to broky in the clutch. Seen him in some of these positions on Anubis before. He's comfortable going for these, but it's going to be tough. First kill free on OC. Yekindar was too deep, so unable to trade immediately. And broky finds that first 1v1 fight. And so Yekindar decides to reposition and go from a different avenue.
Oh, this doesn't feel good, though. This is when broky in these open spaces, these chaotic rounds can really beat you.
He taps to try and pull Yekindar into the fight, but there's 2 players still up here for Liquid. Not anymore. Down to 1 versus 1, and broky, he sees the leaving point. He sees the access point to get out, but Naf has spotted the directional change, and broky, he goes back. He did a similar round, and he's done it this time. He tried it at the major, and now it pulls.
Point, and when Yekindar falls back, OC not reacting to it. Maybe a bit of miscommunication there, but it really sells OC down the river. It opens up all the possibility. 1v3 for broky. And in his trademark style as well, finding ways to get aggressive, to pick players off before they can coordinate anything. Nurses the 1-round lead for FaZe.
broky looks so comfortable clutching on that A site. Little faking. Naf chases and walks right into the trap, and now FaZe walking into this B setup. They're already in. Rain and Carrigan with the first 2 kills, no problem. That defense is weakened immediately.
Super simple style from Carrigan that we're bringing out. We saw a contact play towards the A-bomb site previously. Now we're getting this contact towards B. It's playing out really, really well. This round is just a straight-up deletion. Naf and Yekindar completely caught off guard by just the simplicity.
When you've got so many options for players to get kills as well on this FaZe team, sometimes a simple play can be really beautiful to watch. That's just a charge in from Carrigan and Rain this round. And that's FaZe on 7.
FaZe on 7 and Liquid out of money.
So, chance to increase that. Important OC hangs on to the AWP, which we will be giving that mercy because FaZe don't have the cash to warrant a hunt.
Yekindar will have 4,000 when the round's over, and they have these 2 saved M4s. I think there's a world in which they force up. Nitro can drop another rifle over to a teammate, so they can actually scrape together deceptively a pretty solid buy in this round. But money is really an issue, and if they're to lose it, what a huge swing if they go for the investment. And they don't. They hold off.
The conservative approach here for Team Liquid. Which means these 2 weapons, the AWP and M4, need to get it done and immediately cleared out by utility. Twistzz burns OC out of the round. And Nitro's close by. He could be the second victim of this. And in fact, that is Yekindar's luxury over on B. Naf 1 kill on the P250 back on Rain, so another weapon available down on the ground.
If they can find a way to recover and get over to the B-bomb site, there's a chance they could actually. Twistzz is just moving in now, so it should be all over, but he's being very cautious. ropz is going to start clearing A as well, and all these guns. Naf unaware. OC not, or excuse me, EliGE not able to handle it, and Nitro goes down as well.
Oh.
Beautiful, clinical, ruthless work from Rops.
Yeah, no saving when he's around. And Team Liquid, they went for the conservative approach because they wanted to buy here in this one. And a timeout taken for Liquid, the second so far on Anubis. They got to try and figure out how to deal with some of these just explosive rounds from FaZe.
Yeah, that little pocket of 3 rounds, though, looked really, really nice. Just, man, a crushing 1v3, and it's just back to the basement. 2 rounds left in this first half for Liquid to try and recover. They need them. FaZe starting to run up this scoreline. Yeah, the double nade on top of the Molotov is really unfortunate for OC. Was looking to get at least 1 kill inside of the flames. This is Rops taking all the guns away at the end of the day. 3 quick kills. And Liquid in round 14 out of a timeout switch into a double op setup into B. Like, let's just post up some ops at each bomb site and let's take what they give us.
Another different look for OC, a different way to open up the round. He's jumped up on the table outside of A. And a deep angle down towards that boat. Maybe he'll get a chance to get that kill. And it looks like he will get that opportunity, but the utility's about to blind him. And if Rops just walks in dry...
It's a chance to get killed.
Yeah, it is, absolutely. And he's very lucky to dodge that. Flash goes in, gets him off the angle, and now the peek from Twistzz. But OC's confident. He wants to stick around, but he's forced away with utility.
Kerrigan walking through the smoke. Oh,
No
he
way.
finds Naf. What a creative play. Almost could have been prepared for Yakinder as well. And FaZe, they don't apply more pressure through dark smoke. They're happy with the 1-for-1 that Kerrigan's provided them.
Now Rops will try and be tricky around the smokes. Nitro hasn't really been able to deal with this a lot of the time, and here he comes. Oh my
Lord.
God, that is ridiculous. Rops just flicks up. Nitro had no chance. The time he's able to even think about reacting, Rops has already killed him. Flick on up now. FaZe have the advantage in player count and 35 seconds remain. Yakinder is still paranoid about 2 angles. This B site defense is weak. They have got EliGE now coming over at the right time as they come in. OC elsewhere takes Twistzz out of the round, and EliGE will fall on Rain. Now broky trying to get back into this again for FaZe. The shot on the deagle, the Molotov kill, and now suddenly it is just OC. And Rops begins to lurk, the flank around the backside. And broky is just buying time, but there's only 10 seconds of time left. And OC peeks, nearly gets the chance, runs on in, tries to deny, but does not go for it, does not commit, and broky rounds the corner with a no-scope.
That is a masterclass. That is a perfectly played 2v1 from Rops and broky. And man, for broky to crack open the bomb site like that.
broky just threw his AWP out of the map. He just threw it out of the map and spawned, so I think it's going to be quick here from FaZe. They've gone full rifles, so excited to see what they have out of the gate, but that shot...
The entries from Rops and Kerrigan are awesome, but that deagle shot on Yakinder just seals the whole round. What an incredible performance. I mean, broky's not lighting up the scoreboard by any means, although he's up to 15, but a 1v3, a round like that, impactful kills. And yeah, he wanted to go for an early fight with the AK. Twistzz can't trade it off, so this round's going all Team Liquid.
That could be the fastest way to win a round, but it also ends up being the fastest way to lose the round here for FaZe. Down to 2 players. Team Liquid looked like they're going to get this 6th right at the end of the first half. EliGE around the corner. Here comes Rain. EliGE gets it done. That's the bomb. And that's it. What a half we've had here. FaZe is some simple and exciting calls. We've had a clutch from broky. Liquid with pockets of form as well on the CT side.
Yeah, the real shame is like Liquid CT side when it was up and running, when they had the economy, was looking good in those 3-4 rounds. It just, I mean, you lose the clutches and some of your resources are taken away, and obviously some like the last round, a really scrappy, close affair. They've lost some of those important swing rounds, but
yeah, you can't shake a stick at 6 though.
Well, and look, too, I mean, also think about what we saw yesterday. Ents was able to work FaZe on the T side of Anubis. Now, Ents and Snappy, vastly different to Liquid and Yakinder in terms of T side proficiency, but let's just say the weakness is still going to be there. It's a possibility that you can take advantage of it. So Liquid have a chance in this one. Nice kill from Rops. 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's the problem here for Rops, and all the utils still left for Team Liquid.
And 4 people.
Yep.
3 people.
3 people now. All right, Liquid, don't lose this one. Don't
He
give
can
him the
drop
fights.
dark. He's got time to drop dark. Ooh, but he wanted to go for the fight. 9-6 in the favor of FaZe. Elimination game between these 2 teams. First half is done. We'll get the second half underway very, very shortly.
A 9-6 half posted for FaZe Clan as they're in the lead over Team Liquid, but we transition now to Team Liquid's attacking side. Excited to see what they've got up their sleeve as FaZe certainly showed weaknesses yesterday against ENCE.
Yeah, they did. Let's see if Liquid can exploit them in the same way. Let's see if they put together a game plan that can mimic what ENCE was able to do and work them around the map. Remember, it was attacking certain bomb sites, moving between the two bomb sites. ENCE able to shift onto both sides of the map very, very quickly. Dealing damage at A, applying pressure, dropping down to go dark towards the B bomb site. They did that a number of times. Look at this pistol round from ENCE. Aggression in middle. 3 players moving up. EliGE with eyes on it. For the moment, he spots 1. And that'll be the end of it. Stalemate called. FaZe backs off.
They're out of that. And now OC starts to move forward towards A. He's got some supporting utility behind him, but OC stands no chance. If he goes around that corner, there are 4 FaZe players here.
Look at this pack mentality from FaZe.
I like it. They did it on the T side. Everyone go together, staying together as a team, as a unit. And OC, feel bad for him here. He's about to try and fight them. Bit of a gap there that could actually work out for us. He watches Karrigan hop up on the fountain.
That's information, though. He spotted 2, right? He spotted Rops, and he saw the smoke come out from the other side. So he's telling you, Kinder, at the moment, 2 players at least at the A bomb site.
Oh, if they go B right now, if they find it even in the next second, Rain is alone. He's weak here, and he spotted them coming in. They're so far away in the rotation, but they're now arriving back. Rain goes down without a single kill, and broky's turn to try and exit the temple, and he goes on out. Not gonna work out for him, but Twistzz will pull this round back for FaZe. Another shot for Twistzz! Oh my goodness! Some magic being pulled out of the hat here, and FaZe right back into it. Wow, what a round from Twistzz!
Oh, Twistzz just ripped their souls out of their body. That is a freakishly disgusting sequence. He's so precise.
Blow after blow, headshot just kept coming. It looked done when Rain didn't get anything, when broky goes down without a fight. This is the Twistzz show. Comes back in, just single-handedly dismantles his entire X team.
Yeah, and I mean, the EliGE one is just like, he just kind of steps up and EliGE's face just happens to be in his crosshair. He doesn't even have to really aim. It's just there for the taking. What a round from Twistzz. Once again, round created and managed very well by Team Liquid for most of it. Just an individual Herculean effort destroys them.
Oh, see with another great shot on towards Karrigan.
They've already done great damage on the broky as well. And utility running out for the CT side. 1 smoke, 1 Molotov, and 0 flashbangs now.
Team Liquid starting to gather with his 4 spy in middle, and they're now walking together.
Oh, look at the stack that's forming, though. FaZe going for a bit of a gamble, a blind gamble. It's complete silence for Team Liquid. This will be the first encounter they have.
Well, Rain has eyes. Lots open on this mid play, but OC, he's just going to hit another one. This
coming into the stack.
is looking so good, and they are going into the stack. This is the best chance of FaZe to try and hold on to this. Or if they wrap around, if they go through Temple, that's the play for Liquid. And they've actually decided to do that. Yekindar moves through. They've dodged the stack somehow, and they're going over towards B instead.
What a nice maneuver from Yekindar. It had risks. He did walk through the smoke. But he's at least going to get the reward end of things in this round. He's navigated Team Liquid to a free B bomb site, a free plant. In a 7th round, they return and win the 2nd. However, FaZe do save enough weapons for the next round to still be sketchy. M4 on Twistzz, FAMAS on broky, SMG on Rops. And no one interested in chasing down. So 10-7 is going to be the score.
And that's what you get when you get the bomb plant down. You can lose the pace around in ridiculous fashion. And still have a really good buy in the next round if you're Team Liquid and coming back into it swinging.
Nice to see OC still delivering some good opening kills. He caught Karrigan going for a little information peek at the B bomb site. Was able to get the swing on Rain in middle as well with the Deagle. 2 nice Deagle headshots. And that's the M4 hitting the ground. Oh, Rops is going to make the run for it, and he'll be able to get it. Important weapon to keep alive for FaZe.
No chance now for Team Liquid to build this T side up. Timeout taken here from FaZe Clan.
Yeah, they're buying in this round, so they're talking over exactly how they want to set up around these 3 rifles. Kerrigan and Rain are going to descend down to Deagles, Twistzz and broky fill up on utility. So FaZe trying to prevent Team Liquid from building any momentum early on in this second half. They've been only 2 rounds in the second half, obviously, but we've seen them go for the grouped up mid push and the pistol. Stay in that pack mentality, shift between bomb sites, similar in the second round as well. Try to stack over towards the A bomb site and almost had the right read. It was very, very close. But trying to maintain group presence is FaZe at the moment on Anubis.
See what the call is here for Yekindar for Team Liquid right away. It's the mid-smoke and the dark smoke thrown out straight out of spawn. And spreading out into the default.
And once again, Rops alone at the A bomb site, 4 players over at B. Rops with the most powerful weapon. He does have smoke Molotov if he gets into any kind of trouble.
Nade stack in behind the mid door, in front of the mid doors rather. And some utility deeper. Team Liquid just being methodical about their approach through mid at the start of this. FaZe haven't shown them anything. We've got to realize now Team Liquid is likely another heavy setup inside of the sites.
Oh, Kerrigan making just a ratty play. I think OC might have spotted a leg. Yeah, he goes back and finds a nice easy opening. Headshot onto Kerrigan. Rops getting wrapped upon. No eyes on mid, and Rops has no idea this is coming. Yekindar probably, well, I was going to say a free kill, but Rops just narrowly avoids it. However, he's boxed in. This isn't any fun at all for Rops. He still manages the 1 kill, and Liquid's not able to pounce on it. Not able to collapse nearly as clean. Oh, what a deliverance from Rops. And again, it all looks so good for Liquid just up until the moment where it's not.
It looked like they were just going on the checklist, piece by piece throughout the map. You know, we'll just do the standard utility at the start of the map. We got the mid pick down on Kerrigan down below, and we got the mid control, and then they just go in. It looks so good, and then suddenly Rob says no.
Yeah, I think I'm assuming there may be some frustration for Liquid there is when contact is made from the con towards the A bomb site onto Rops. He's hoping someone is going to spring from main at this point to at least trade this kill. It's just not fast enough. That's a crazy way to save a round. So FaZe return the favor, lose the second, win the third. And Liquid's gonna fight with scraps, 2 AKs and 3 upgraded pistols.
Ooh, a lot of damage done there onto EliGE. 53 health after the nade lands on him. And now Yekindar decides he's going to start taking some fights. He wants them to come his way. And broky spotted through the gap at the doors, and that's a great kill for Yekindar. He wants more, though. He wants more, and OC's going to deliver it. Headshot with the deagle on the wall bang, and Yekindar set up for a second, but Kerrigan, a classic wide swing in tandem with Rops, has pulled a couple of kills back here for FaZe. EliGE is still standing in the exact mid position, but in the meantime, Nitro's made his way through A. Around the backside with the Tech 9, the bomb is arriving shortly on the back of Naf, and Rain goes in, realizing he has a chance early to try and turn this into a 1v1, but he doesn't capitalize. Nitro doesn't give him that chance, and Rain sits at the side of the smoke. It's sneaky, but not sneaky enough for Nitro. The kill's pulled through, and so is the round for Liquid.
Wow, a back and forth affair in the early goings of this half. Neither team giving up an inch. I think FaZe, oh no, they're gonna buy. I was gonna say they might want to just kind of sustain this and move forward with that 3-round lead, maybe sack 1 round for economy. But you got to say, for at least Team Liquid, from what we've seen in the early going of this half, they've done a pretty good job. Whenever they've gone middle, they've gotten at least the initial trades going their way. The reinforcements in this round kind of bailed FaZe out, but Liquid's getting what they want in middle time and time again, either space or frags. Which team can win 2 in a row?
Oh, OC dinked through the smoke. He'll take that as a warning. I've loved how aggressive and assertive OC has been in this game so far. Yekindar's turn to do the same. He goes in with the Mac 10. It's 1 on Rain. Good trade from Kerrigan. EliGE sends his body forward, and broky will take it away.
Yeah, but while all this is going on, there's a smoke down in main. They weren't able to, Nitro, OC, and Naf weren't able to get involved in the action, so that's actually in some ways a great win for FaZe. They've stalled out the hit, the split isn't able to come in and be effective whatsoever, and they've gone 2 for 2. It's going to be a quiet mid-round. A lot of utility spent by both teams. Twistzz is going to get some information, peeking out dark towards canals. Trying to catch a glimpse of the swing back towards the other side of the map.
Well, 40 seconds left as Team Liquid certainly have their eyes set on this A prize. FaZe are quite far away from this. The quickest player to get there would be Rops currently. broky might be there before him if Liquid take quite some time here. But it's only 25 seconds. They don't have a lot of it. Is they silently drop down from the rugs.
And Rops is here. broky's shifting over
but
as well.
look at the gun Rops has. He doesn't have the range for this.
All you have to do is delay, though.
He's going to throw a smoke out. That'll allow him to get a little closer, and delay is the name of the game in the final 10 seconds. Team Liquid cannot delay any further. They run into the site, they commit to the plant, and immediately the kills come in, and that is denial of the bomb plant and denial of the round win for Team Liquid. FaZe Clan with 12. And this is a map yesterday that looked so lost for FaZe. They looked so uncomfortable, but against Team Liquid today, it has been basic play. And now a 12-8 scoreline.
That's such a well-done round from FaZe, just creeping over to the A bomb site, silence on the map for so long, and just realizing we don't actually have to stop everything. Let's just wait for this plant. They can't defend against everything. Look at the swing.
It's so quick. 2
players up top, and Rops was coming through the smoke on the A stairs as well, just in case it was planted somewhere else, so that bomb was always going to get stopped. Desperate investment from Team Liquid, down by 4, and they just cannot grab control. They fought back admirably, but they can't get that round that puts them over the top. And now you have 1 AK-47 and pistols around it.
Oh, and Rops is released out of A this time. He gets a double kill, and Twistzz will help. Immediately down to 2 players here, Team Liquid. Obviously, he's doing what he can to try and chase them down into the A site, but they've already got away.
Yeah, he's hungry.
They've already got him round the corner.
Damn.
And as soon as they're back in that position, there's just too many angles for OC to worry about. And broky only needs a split second to react. It's just EliGE, Tech 9 in hand, and a 13th round for FaZe.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this back and forth that's been going on at this stage in the game with FaZe at 13 up by 5, that really kind of seals the map in a way, it feels. The fact that it went, these teams exchanging the first 5 rounds back and forth, once you lose it, man, not able to gain control. That was kind of where this half and this map was going to be decided, and this gives FaZe such a massive advantage. Likely going to be a 6-round lead, economic lead on the CT side as well. And then Liquid have no more mistakes and no more failures to give up.
Oh, broky and Twistzz, nice and easy in mid. They'll get this one over and done with as quickly as possible. Get those weak guns out of here. Rops has got the MP9. He smells the money. He loves it. Not a single player goes down for FaZe. And this game was definitely competitive, but as you were saying, it's kind of come to a close in that back and forth. Team Liquid need to try and re-establish it.
It feels like it was competitive, like, tactically for a lot of it, but just, I mean, you think of this part of the game involving, like, clutches have all been towards FaZe.
And
like,
headshots.
Yeah, well, just individuals, like the quad kill from Twistzz and the pistol round, 1v3 from broky. You had Twistzz recovering another round in a 2v4 with 4 kills. Like, all those kind of, like, individual swing plays have gone in the direction of FaZe. 21 on broky, 22 on Twistzz, 20 on Rops. A quite powerful trio at the moment coming into this series for FaZe.
Team Liquid, a timeout taken. And this has to be the turning point in this map. It's going to be a long road ahead of them. This isn't the elimination game here in Dallas as well. Team Liquid would love more than anyone else to head into that arena.
Yeah, especially when you consider they didn't make it to Washington, which is coming up next as well. So not being on the stage at either of the North American events would just be devastating.
Quick positioning from Yakindar down towards water. OC's trying to pressure towards B, but the main attack is on Rops. And Rops is going to hold from the fountain. He's got the pillar for cover. Goes out again. A second shot from the AWP. And EliGE has seen player at the back of the cake, but he hasn't seen him escape. But he does hear it. Twistzz leaves.
Oh, he thinks there's still
over
a
the
player
left side,
there.
but he still thinks he didn't see him leave then. He just heard the step. Okay, now OC in mid. He's caught Ray unaware completely. Carrigan does his best, but a quick round from Team Liquid, and it was great to watch.
Yeah, convincing. Nicely done, barreling through, even sustaining the 2 losses to Rops' AWP. 14-9. Team Liquid still a ways to go. Still money for FaZe to reinvest and have a strong saying in this round. A fourth timeout used by Team Liquid, fourth and final. I'll have to do most of the rest of this half without any timeouts whatsoever. So final conversation, final preparations.
For Team Liquid, it would be a devastating exit today for multiple reasons, as we pointed out, with the exit not being able to play in the arena in North America, but also you don't want Nitro's last game to be this one. But it might just be, given FaZe's performance so far, and here they go. Yet again, into round 24 to do battle. Solo buy for both teams, plenty of utility, and OC once again starts the round outside of B. Got the previous opening over there. This time has the AWP.
Liquid's gonna test mid again. Mentioned a number of times they've gotten what they've wanted, this time a more staunch defense.
Molly goes in, they use the smoke on it, but Twistzz still readies himself just in time for Yukindar coming around that corner. He does not falter. He does not fall, but he eventually will to EliGE's hand. And oh, just a jump up, a pixel scene, and OC smacks the head right off of Carrigan. Naf in there as well. broky making the play out of the temple. Realizes the AWP is likely holding him, so sends the util out to force OC off the angle. Flash is good, pins him up in jail, and a 2 versus 2 as Nitro comes into play.
Yeah, but broky and Rops, two incredibly clutch players for FaZe. Bomb being planted. Nitro has some safety to get into a new position before that smoke fades, but they're concerned about broky's position.
Baltic brothers are never easy to put away in these clutches. And OC is paranoid about so many different angles, and so Nitro moves forward to Temple to get a better post plant here. OC's got the scope in the right spot. Time is ticking here if they want to go for this phase. They're waiting in that B main play, coming around the backside. OC misses the shot, but Nitro lands his, and now it's down to the 1 versus 1. broky leaping in. It's not planted for Temple. It is not planted for Nitro, and it is getting stolen away. broky just about misses out. Nitro gets there in time.
Desperate, it's the only play Nitro had. That got so close. What a wraparound and a narrow clutch for Team Liquid. Finally one swings in their favor. 2 rounds straight and they force the second timeout out of FaZe, who's out of money. So Liquid showing some resilience. A long drawn out clutch, and you have to say saved by the shot from Nitro on Rops, who's wrapping all the way around. That had to have been setting off alarm bells when no presence coming from Temple. Realizing the flank is coming in the 2v2. A big boy clutch.
And that has put FaZe down to a weak buy. Down to D-goals, 5-7s. Team Liquid are right back in it because of that. Nitro fighting for his survival, prolonging his play. Deep nade in mid onto Yukindar and EliGE. They take a bit off the top, but they are adamant about taking this mid control.
This time no resistance. And way more bodies for Team Liquid. 4 players coming up middle. Not encountering any resistance whatsoever. Not a whole lot of resistance to be provided by FaZe. 3 deagles and a 5-7.
Ooh. Bullets whizzing towards Yukindar. FaZe know what they're up against now. Know that they have to ready themselves, and Twistzz always ready with the deagle. Does get traded out. Rain, if he had a better weapon, this would be a perfect position, but it has to do with the USP, and he just can't land the shots. EliGE turns around with no issue. And Rops, they're hunting for him. They find him in the corner, and Carrigan will try his best. A mighty shot with a deagle on Nitro. A weapon down on the ground, but plenty more Liquid players running at him. And that's going to be 11 now for Liquid. And the money back in the bank for FaZe.
Triple kill for EliGE. Him and OC up to 21 kills now. He does a lot of work, head on a swivel, clearing out that bomb site. But the guns come back for FaZe now. broky has the op in hand again. How long is this mid portion of the map going to be the opening play for Team Liquid? How long are they going to be content to take that first? FaZe put a stop to it previously with some aggression between Twistzz and broky. This time lining up for a B split. Yakinder and Nitro likely canals to attack in towards Dark. EliGE and Naf waiting outside B. OC looking for a mid push from far back, but he's leaning towards that site as well.
EliGE has slipped out towards jail. They haven't seen him and now alerted to that possibility. They turn. Rain can't do much about it, but broky certainly will.
That's a cool play.
There's a gap in the smoke and Carrigan's gone into it. This could really work for Carrigan. Naf is going to try and run away. Oh, Carrigan runs out of ammo, but at least he's seen the info that they're backing away from B.
Yeah, he at least gets that for the moment, but I mean, that doesn't solve everything, right? They can come right back at it. Now they're under a little bit of pressure. Smoke in towards B main allows them to turn their gaze towards Dark. Get Carrigan in position, Yakinder ready and waiting. If they get too aggressive, he's able to punish. And it's usually been Yakinder and EliGE to attack and lead the way in middle. This time it's OC and Naf.
Twistzz drops on back. Doesn't actually take even a tick of damage there, so dodges the sound cue.
And this is Yakinder having to call while he's lurking elsewhere. Oh no, he's gonna walk right into it.
Yeah, too easy there for broky. And Naf now begins to walk through the A connector. FaZe up a player. And with Twistzz in this form, you do not want to walk into the rifle, because that is going to happen. Twistzz on the double, broky turns, and it's map point for FaZe Clan here on Anubis. A map that we said Team Liquid had a great shot at taking, that if they were going to win this series, likely had to get. But FaZe now in pole position to put Team Liquid one map away from elimination.
Yeah, I mean, they mentioned it in the interview as well, like Liquid loving this map. They've played it a bunch, they like playing it, but they don't have any big scalps on it. Into the Breach, Greyhound, Complexity, Pain are the 4 teams they've beaten on in the last 3 months. This would be the biggest opposition they've had on it, and struggling to get any kind of control of the map. Running through the Molotov, Twistzz has another at EliGE on top, even heavy damage onto OC through the smoke. And he's got it eventually.
Well, go on, give him 30. Twistzz deserves it after this performance in this first map, but Naf denies, does not let his friend take it away. I'll make sure you keep him humble. Nitro and Naf in a 2 versus 4. And this one is about wrapped up for FaZe. What a turnaround, what a great T-side. It was fun to watch, just the simplistic calls and letting some of these individuals off the leash. And Rain can have a quiet map, but when broky, Twistzz, Rops are all popping off, that is the trifecta of death that is so hard to stop. And Team Liquid just couldn't do it.
Yeah, Twistzz having a monster game, which is good, as we've known about some of the confidence issues that he's gone through.
He's had a real rough time over the last month or so.
Nothing like beating up on your old team to get it back. Nitro and Naf trying to recover a 2v4. But this map is shrinking. FaZe already have these flanks, complete control of canals, Rops wrapping behind them, and because they're taking so long,
there it is.
Nitro's just going to get caught.
Now just Naf. You know at least where Rops is, but it feels like Naf's about to go down here, and he absolutely will. FaZe Clan take the first map. Anubis goes the way, 16-11. They put themselves on survival map point. They've got themselves the first map under the wraps. And we look at Liquid now in the gutter. They've got to pull it back in map 2 if they want to stay up here in North America and have a shot at going to the playoffs in Dallas.